Hello, everybody. I am live. I hope everybody has been enjoying their lovely week. I know we saw each other again, so I know I'm here on a Sunday, so I think it's like, I want to do another one because I have some time today. So I was like, which one of these three lovely books shall we color from? So I have the summer scenes one, but there's one that I really like. Even though it says summer, it's a really nice one from the Creative Haven ones. So I hope everybody has been well. So we could do this lovely bunny one. Yes, this is a rabbit. Or I can do this one from Enchanted Animals, right? Or we can do another portrait one. But since I've never colored in this book, I think this might be the one because this is a special issue that they have from Color in Heaven. This was their 100 issue. So this one will be the one we do today. Plus, or we could do this one. But I think we did a portrait the other day, so you might be tired of portraits. I love portraits like anybody else, so. But maybe we should do the Enchanted Animals one. I think the Enchanted Animals one would be a better one. So, and this is the first one in the Color in Heaven issue. This is by Kanuko Igusa. This is issue 100, so this is like the 100th issue. So, and I've never colored from this, believe it or not, yet. So this would be a Color Your Hoard one, actually, with the bricks and the mailbox. So we could start with this, make it nice color in the background. Now, usually I would start with the bunnies and the things in the middle. Someone says I shouldn't do that. Someone says I should do what I think is going to be the hardest first, which is going to be the bunnies. I think the bunnies are going to be my hardest thing. So I don't necessarily have to make them pink. I can make them brown. And I think I'm going to make them like a gold ochre, just to get the color there. So here is a color combination chart. So this is also a good place to test what your medium will look like. And this is like a gold ochre. These are Lyras, if anybody's wondering. These are Lyra Rembrandts. I think those would be better for this. I think it'd be better for the frame, actually. The thing is, because this is a first page, but I've not colored anything in this issue. This was the special 100 issue, so. Who doesn't like coloring some rabbits? Especially now that Easter's around. Coming up soon, it's St. Patty's Day. I'm not really sure what the Lyras are, if they're like oil or wax, because they do a really nice job, but the palette is really limited on what you can do with these. I really don't really often color animals, so you guys get a special treat. Me and my mother were looking at the Fragile World book again, because I know I said that was one of my top 10 to finish this year, but I realistically don't see myself finishing that book this year, maybe next year, but who knows? Sometimes you have to get on a tear before you go through a book, so. The backgrounds are not my thing, I realize. You get a nice color in that. Really nice gold. I like this yellow. This is gold oak and this is Lyra Rembrandt. And these are the poly colors. I do not know where my duplicates of these are at the moment. Because I think there's only 72 in this set, so bear in mind. And then I have more umber. These I did not sharpen, so there's like different brands I bought with me of pencils. One of them is the Lyra Rembrandts, and then I have my Prismas, my Black Widow, and my Holbein. Plus, I bought the duplicates I have for my Christmas here, and the duplicates of the Holbein, just in case I want some vibrancy, some other colors here. This is what is this? More umber. These are like kind of like I kind of wish the barrel was kind of like this for a Prisma. Well, the rabbits don't have to be pink. They can be pink, beige, gray, brown. Where I live right now, there's a bunch of rabbits out here, so they're like the brownish grayish color. So since I live with where I live is very wild-like, so. I saw Oppenheimer last night, actually. Yeah, I got to watch it. So I thought it was very good. I thought it was very long, but it was very engrossing to watch that movie. I liked it a lot. I thought it was very engrossing, told a good story. I didn't feel like it was like I thought the story was very good, by the way. I know it's nominated for Best Picture, but I thought the lead guy, Cillian Murphy, was just excellent. So, I got to see a lot of things that I wouldn't have seen otherwise, but still liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to like it. This has some really good browns in it, like different browns than you see in the other stuff. Burnt ochre. This is a good way to test your colors. I like this for the bricks. I think the bunnies might have to be a different color than brown. I think they're going to have to be the beige color. I think we might have that color in the Holbeins. Like a core color or something like that when we get to the bunny. So this is just so pretty. All the colors come together. Yeah, I know I'm not known for doing my animal pictures. This is called burnt ochre. When I got these, they were on sale for like $50, $60 a few years ago. So they were really like what that you call an artist pencil. That was. I don't bring these out too often unless I'm doing a lot of woodwork. Then I bring these out because they have some good browns and some. That I don't like about this set is that there's not enough skin tones. They have skin tones, but they don't really work very well. Hello, Michelle. Do you know what we're coloring from today? Let's see if she can guess it. Yes, it is a color in heaven, but which is you? You should know the artist. Well, it's not 3 if you include the color in heaven. It's actually 5 if you include the color in heaven. Maybe 6. What are they? What were the books? Manil de Bugha. Manil de Bugha. Rhapsody in the Forest. The little postcard book that he did. This one, Enchanted Animals. And then there was another issue of Color in Heaven with her in it. I'm trying to remember all the books. Yeah, she has the little postcards books. Kanuko Agusa's issue of Color in Heaven. This is the 100th issue. The bunnies would be appropriate today. one it didn't work very well. Bricks are kind of fun and kind of annoying in a way to color, but I still like bricks. Well, you could fix that by just using dark colors. Yeah, I did the 3 pictures this month so far in the $300 Mandalas book by Sally Berry. Trying to finish that one. My mother said that she didn't like one of the pictures I did in Cute and Creepy. She said it was one of my worst colorings ever. Oh, I did get my Angels and Demons special finally. Once I contacted them, Color in Heaven, but they gave me good service because that was an issue that I wanted. And I'm like, kind of a little, like now that I've seen it, I'm kind of a little lost and confused as to what to do with it. I'm probably going to do this green in like a nice pastel color. These are like Rembrandts, Michelle. I don't bring these out. For a while I couldn't find them. And I was like, why can't I find these? No, I'm having some issues with my swordfish lately. I don't know what's going on with it because it's not sharpening like it used to. So I've decided to put put the graphite pencil in and it's still not working well. So and I don't know where my replacement blades are for them. I know I have, and I can't find the replacement blades for them, which really stinks when you can't find what you need. I'm going to make this a light blue. So it's going to be a light blue. What am I going to use? This goes for Black Widow Time. This is called Sky, and this is from my Monarch set. This perhaps is like the blue I use the most. Oh, that's a nice blue. I think that blue would go well with that. I was tempted today to go and do the Fragile World book, but since I don't know what a lot of those animals look like, I have to look them up and then I have to try and find colors that match. So I have to go in the book and figure out what matches what. So who's going to see the Oscars tonight? I'm looking forward to seeing the Oscars. So I want to do a stream before it becomes like too late to do one. So yesterday I bought some days I usually go out, eat breakfast, then I do a little shopping at the grocery store. But yesterday me and my mother went to Drew. I know, right? But you still want I know, but it's like here's the thing, because animals, I don't want to make them look too fantastical. I want to keep that book more grounded. See, with Fragile World, if I finish that book, I will keep it because I think, to me, it's my favorite Kirby book of all his books. Saying that's a Black Widow. I brought out my duplicate Prisma colored pencils. I brought my whole lines here too. Oh, this green here. I'm going to make this green. I'm going to make this green. Lots and lots of pencils today. This is lettuce green. I really enjoy the whole binds. Nice amount of pastels in there. What is this color? This is cork. I like that. That's a nice color. Not too much on the nose, but still a nice color. What is this color? Beige. I think we found the rabbit color. I don't know if I'm going to do an outline color for this. I'm thinking yes, maybe no. And remember, I still got to do. Now, when I use this beige, I usually use this for darker skin tones. I did this to make it look nice. So I love this half mat. Thinking I might have to replace the swordfish soon. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna try and fix it before I replace it, you know. I love rabbits or bunnies, but you know, they're actually really skittish. Some of you know I finally got my I also got another new book in the life collection. There's a lot of bunnies here in Livia. And they're fast too. You know, they are like wild rabbits, not the domesticated ones, not the ones we get from the pet store, but the ones that come out here. They're very much like they're very afraid of everything, so should I make a color on this or no to do it justice? I'm thinking a very light brown for that, for the outer part of it. Mm-hmm. This cork. Thinking the cork would be a good color for that. It's a little too close. That's a little too close. A little too close, so I'm thinking. I don't have one here. Oh, wait. We may have one in the other set. Light mocha. I'm not liking that. I'm liking that for this. This is actually a skin tone. You'll find that a lot of the brown skin tones work really well when you're doing wood. A lot of you know I don't do animals, so for me to even attempt to do an animal on live stream is like a big deal. Maybe this will give me enough confidence eventually to do a picture from Fragile World. Yeah, you know. But I have to build up to doing a picture again on Kirby's on camera because, you know, Kirby is a really big book. They come out beautiful, and I'm always like, oh, it's fun when I see somebody else's work. It's like, oh. Is this color? This is Foxy Brown. When you have those little things under the color and heaven ones, those are really good things to have. Tarantula. That works. Hi, Robin. How are you? We are coloring from the Color in Heaven issue 100, the Kanuko Igusa one. This is the first picture I'm doing, so it can count for a Color Your Horde picture, too. We have used, Lyra Rembrandts, Holbeins, we're using Black Widows, and eventually Prismas at some point, if need be. One time just in the front, and we did the. Yes, everybody's happy. I know it's a different picture for me today. I figure since Easter's coming and I have some time today, you know. Plus, I put all the disclaimers in the video description. I didn't do that last time, the live stream. I had to go back and put that in. And I get in trouble when you don't do that. Sometimes they'll flag you and you don't want to flag because then you can't do your streaming when you want to do it. So tomorrow I have to work. So, you know, Mondays I'm always guaranteed work unless it's a holiday. And then, you know, like if it's Christmas and New Year's, then it's the Tuesday after, but still. So you see how pretty this came out? Like, oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like the way this is coming out. You see that the bricks are coming out nicely. So hopefully we'll be able to do this. I also brought out my lyres because I haven't used them in a while, so I wanted to use them. I know I use my Black Widows a lot, but I like them. You know what I mean? I'm going to use what I like. You know, we bought these supplies. Why not use them? Going to make that red. Watermelon. Oh, it came out. Oh, well, we can still make that work, you know? So I made it purple. We could make these yellow. Well, those actually would work as yellow. Actually, I think these would work as yellow. They could work as yellow, believe it or not. Dandelion. You can make these pink and purple. Yellow roses do exist in nature. I have seen them here. I am originally from New York, but I now live in California, Dan. So, what is the breaking news? We are a coloring channel, so we are coloring from the Canigol Booster book. Holly Bean. No, me and my mother went out yesterday to the bakery. There's a little bakery in town that we like to go to. We don't go too often, but they have really nice food, really nice lunch specials. So we shared a chicken sandwich, and then we each had one of our own little desserts and some coffee. So then afterwards, we went to the Trader Joe's by where we live. You know, when I work in markets, like after this book, I feel like the paper changed after this book. Like this book and onward from the issues, I feel like the paper quality changed as far as the books after this issue. If you don't feel that way, that's fine, but you know. Well, it's equal in my mind that I use both at an equal length. And I also feel like it's individual on the book. I feel like each book is individual depending on the circumstance, paper. Like bought a new color yearbook, and after judging the paper, that one is definitely going to be a marker based book because of the way the paper is. Like you guys know this in the color it books, the color yearbooks, my Linda Ravenscroft books. Those are like marker books because of the way the paper is. It's not. And then in my Anastasia Coldeviva, I do a mixture of pencils and markers in that book. So everything is based on what the paper is like, you know. Some paper is better than others, and some paper is not as good. Mm-hmm. Well, we have a Prismas. I have Prismas, but sometimes I like to use a brighter colors. For the green, we are using our spring green. This is a Holbein. Now, to me, the Holbeins are like the best of both worlds. Like everything you like about a Prisma, I love. But everything I like about a poly, you know, when I use the Prismas, when I use these, I feel like the colors are bright and vivid. I don't have to go crazy with blending. You see how bright this green is? And I didn't even use that. Color on this. Wait, Pinnacle has some really nice pictures. You know, I always get a little afraid. I think this might help me a little bit if I do more animal pictures. Just take my time with them. You guys know I have a lot of Asian coloring books too. So. I don't do the Pinterest. I do them off of Etsy. If anybody knows anything about me knows that I'm a big, also Etsy fan. What color is this? Mauve. Look how tiny this is. This might be the last time I do these. this pencil, but I might have another one of these. If I do, then I'll write down what I need. You know what I mean? I also, when I start running out of pencils or low on them, and I don't have replacements, I'll write down what I need in my in my phone, because I have a list of art supplies that I want and need. So I go my next shopping trip, and then when the next shopping trip comes, and I do that when I have a little extra money. See, even though this is little now, I still can use it because of the way the thickness is. When they're little like this in Prismas, they're really hard to use them when they're like that in Prismas. We might not even use my Prismas today, so that's if we don't use my Prismas. And I have to make these two little things probably gray as well. We still have the pot to do, you know. You still have a lot of things to do in this book, in this picture. Sometimes mistakes are meant to make us work better. I actually learn more from my mistakes than I do my successes. And tomorrow I have to wake up early and go to work tomorrow, so that'll be interesting. This is a really pretty colors, and I like it a lot. So now I have to do the little leaves here, do them a different color. So when you want to try and do something, you can't ever put it back the way it was. This is, what is it called? Kelp green. This is a Prisma. That's a good color. I thought that was a good color. You know, I will say something about, I think the whole lines actually have probably the best selection of colors overall. And I'm saying something because normally I don't like a lot of colors but in a lot of sets, but That's just a personal thing. It's not be all and all. And then some gray in here. Some little things are like little rocks. What is this color? This is a Lyra Rembrandt. This is an orange yellow. You don't have to stick to one brand of pencil. You can use multiple brands. Someone asked me, what is the price point on these? I don't know what they are now, but when I bought them, they were a medium price point. The Lyra, so for me, I got this as a good. Xeon used nice, bright, sunny colors for this. I'm enjoying. I'm glad you fixed the pic, Michelle, because, sometimes you're like, it's not the same. You're like, why is my picture not the same as it was before? Then we got the lemon. Oh, I have to do the little green bear. Do something here. This is moss green. This color. This is emerald green. Ooh, that is nice, actually. This would make a good St. Patty's Day color. I feel like this month I'm not doing as many PDFs as I normally do in it. And I got a lot of PDFs to do, but that's okay. I'm buying a lot more stuff in PDF lately because it saves me some shelf space. Same thing with books. I'm reading a lot more books on my Kindle these days than I would have done in the past. If we get to 2200, there might be a giveaway. I have one color and have an issue that I don't particularly like. Oh, man, that's Dark Dolls. Don't get me wrong. The illustrator's a very nice person, probably. Some of her work is nice. Some of it just is like, it's not my style. It's a little too. It's not my preference, but that doesn't mean it's not somebody else's preference. I'm thinking about giving away the Dark Doll special to somebody, but I don't know who would want that issue because it's like, I know some people like that style, but I'm not one of them. And this has a lot of colors in it. You know, you have your browns, your pinks, your reds, your yellows. I wanted to do a nice bright one, you know, like a nice bright color, some nice bright colors, you know, with some nice pastels in it. Yeah, I know I'm gonna have to take a picture of this when I'm done with this stream and post it to the Instagram. Oh, it's a really dark and it's a really dark book. I don't think you would like it, Michelle. I don't think it's a book for you either. And if you want, you can go online and find a Dark Dolls flip through of it. I didn't like the book, but that's a personal preference. Some people said they loved it. I did not like it. I wish I'd brought it with me, and I didn't. There's some coloring having issues that they make it that I don't like, but you know, it doesn't mean it's not that they don't come out with. It's creepy dolls. You know how I feel about dolls in general, right? Don't think we really used my Christmas this week here. Yeah, it's more of a horror vibe I get on that book. Like I was shocked that when I went through this book this morning that I've never colored a page in it. I was shocked. I found something for Color Your Hoard that I hadn't done. Your reborns give me the creeps. Sorry. I've seen some reborns that not yours, but I've seen some creepier reborns than yours. I've seen some creepy ones over the years, and that's saying something because I thought I had seen everything, and I do mean everything. Yours and ours, Michelle. What just happened? I pressed something and then all of a sudden my computer went like, apple green. Reminds me of a little bit of a green apple, actually. I know, she's cute though. That one is cute. That one that you named after me and Anne is cute. That one is cute. Anna Grace is cute. Anna Grace is cute. Oh God. You did? What you named the twin? So you get a nice pastel-y. I think this came out a little more pastel-y than I wanted it to come out. I think this is one of the Never Fade. Oh, that's a nice one. They Never Fade. I like the names. I like the names you choose for your dolls, Michelle. You have probably if you ever had kids, you would have probably given your kids some nice names. So we have finished a page. Yay, I have finished a page. I have done a page in Enchanted Animals. This was the issue 100 by Kanuko Augusta. I have finished a page. Yay. So, basically for this one, we used Prismas, Lyras, Black Widows, Holmines. So we used four different brands on this page today. So I'm really happy with this page. I really like the way it came out. I like the bunnies actually. The bunnies were actually done with Holbein's dyes. Yeah, I found the color in the Holbein set that made them look like real bunnies. Didn't make them look like fake bunnies. You know what I mean? I tried to do the colors close to the realism as it. So yay! I know I haven't done a single page in this book. If anybody's wondering what's in this book, there's some pages that aren't in the regular Kanuko Bootstep books, and then there's some that I've seen before in her books, but most of these I haven't seen before. So, like, I was tempted on almost to do this one today, but I'm not really a fan of the wallpapers. So, I was thinking about grabbing a Fabiana book too. So, but then I have to go in and dig through those. So, I hope you guys have all enjoyed this stream. So, do this. So, as you can tell, I keep a little sticker. Sometimes I'll put a little sticker on which page I want to do. Then I'll be like, this is the page I'm going to do. Or I'll stick a page in like 3 books and then I'll choose one. So I think this one is the one that I really am like happy about. So everybody have a good day. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy. Bye, everybody.